Welcome, once again, to the Heaton Garage, the most tranquil and peaceful place in the house. As soon as I say that, my kids are probably going to explode through the door. Y'all, week 14. Can you believe it? We are so close to finishing this term. Finish strong. So you're going to be watching a movie this week. It's a rated R movie, so keep that in mind. There are some kind of intense things, so just make sure the kids aren't around, that you're preparing yourself. It's Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. So you're going to be watching this film in conjunction with listening to a podcast that examines the intersection of race and film. So the podcast is the New York Times Daily Podcast, and the title of the episode is called What Hollywood Keeps Getting Wrong About Race. And so what this podcast is going to do, it's going to highlight the types of movies that handle race that are getting awards, and why some films that look at race in a different way do not get awards. So I think it'll be pretty illuminating watching the film as well as listening to the podcast. So, and I want you to think, how is Spike Lee's film different from a lot of award-winning movies that handle race? Specifically, what the podcast will be addressing is the film Green Book, which won Best Picture. How is a film like Green Book, if you saw it, different from Do the Right Thing? And do you agree about our social context favoring films like Green Book but not Do the Right Thing? The argument that the podcast is making, ask yourself if you agree with that. So this week I'm also going to attach the assignment for essay number 3, which is so wild that we're almost done. It's going to be due at the end of next week. It'll also include some resources to help you along so you feel prepared for success. I highly encourage you, by the end of this week, try to make sure that you hammer out a good thesis statement and topic sentences so you're ready to rock and roll next week. Okay? So drop in on Google Hangouts if you need any more assistance. Here's the schedule as usual. There's the film, Do the Right Thing. Now make sure that you're logged in through your Google account through TCC, not just your regular personal Google account, in order to access that link. Some of you have trouble and you request access. As long as you're logged in through your TCC account, you should be fine. And there's the episode of the New York Times Daily Podcast, What Hollywood Keeps Getting Wrong About Race. Read every word of the directions and rubric. Make sure that you understand it well. Make sure that you're understanding what you need to know about word counts, about outside sources, about formatting, all of those things. Okay? All right. And we can look at the discussion board very quick. Was I already there? I think I was already there. Let's look at the discussion board very quickly. There's Spike Lee right there. He's the director, writer. Okay? So when you click Create Thread, here's what you're going to see. So after watching Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing and listening to What Hollywood Keeps Getting Wrong About Race, I think the reason why Hollywood tends to give awards to feel-good race movies is blank. So now you kind of know the key argument there. And why do you think Hollywood awards? Yeah, to feel-good race movies. Do the Right Thing is different from these films, plural, should be plural, because it blank. Why is it not the same as these other films? For example, take when blank says blank or when blank says blank. And give me quotes there. So those initial blanks right here, they're giving the opportunity to tell me the speaker and the situation of the context of the quote. It's clear here that Lee's understanding of race is blank. What do you think Spike Lee has to say about race in America? Which is blank when compared to award-winning movies about race. And how does that compare with films like Green Book, or as the podcast will mention, Driving Miss Daisy? Personally, I think blank because blank. What's your opinion? Okay, so keep in mind, it is a rated R movie, so just get ready for that. Drop in Google Hangouts like many of you have been doing if you have any questions. Make sure that you understand the assignment for the essay next week. Read through that. Many of you are losing lots of points because you're not adding those outside sources like the paper requires, or you're missing the word count, or you're not formatting the paper correctly. So you've got all the resources to accomplish those things. If you're stuck, if you have trouble, please, please, please come talk with me. Come talk with me. All right. Have a delightful and enchanting day.